Now, Justin Baldoni, talking about defamation, his legal team has retracted their Taylor Swift subpoena in the legal fight with Blake Lively.
The entertainment world was rocked in 2025 by a high-profile legal battle involving actress Blake Lively and director Justin Baldoni, a controversy that unexpectedly pulled pop superstar Taylor Swift into the crossfire. What started as allegations of workplace misconduct behind the scenes of the hit 2024 film It Ends With Us quickly escalated into a bitter, multi-million-dollar lawsuit rife, with accusations, countersuits, subpoenas, and personal betrayals impacting relationships in Hollywood's tight-knit circles. In late 2024, Blake Lively, star of It Ends With Us, a romantic drama directed by Justin Baldoni, accused the filmmaker of creating a hostile work environment during production.
FaceTime or see each other in person soon and get to talk more, but I'm just gonna send you a few thoughts, and hopefully it's not gonna be more than a few minutes, but I don't have the best track record.
Lively claimed that Baldoni engaged in inappropriate behavior, including making unwelcome comments and fostering an intimidating atmosphere on set. Several crew members reportedly corroborated parts of her story, describing tense moments during filming and instances of unprofessional conduct. In December 2024, Lively filed a formal complaint with the California Civil Rights Department, seeking to address these grievances through official channels. However, as tensions escalated, the matter quickly turned legal when Lively launched a federal lawsuit against Baldoni in early 2025. The suit alleged sexual harassment and an orchestrated smear campaign intended to damage her reputation and professional standing within the industry.
But sources told us Justin is not the clear-cut villain, as some people who worked on the film are standing by him.
Baldoni did not take these accusations lightly. In an aggressive legal countermove, he filed a $400 million countersuit against Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist. The countersuit accused them of defamation, civil extortion, and invasion of privacy, claiming that Lively had engaged in a coordinated effort to ruin Baldoni's career and personal life. Baldoni's legal team presented evidence they said proved a deliberate plan to manipulate media narratives, including leaked emails and text messages between Lively's camp aimed at undermining Baldoni's credibility. The lawsuit quickly became one of Hollywood's most high-profile and complex legal battles of the year, drawing intense media scrutiny. Taylor Swift, a longtime close friend of Blake Lively, unexpectedly found herself embroiled in the escalating legal battle between Lively and Justin Baldoni in May 2025. The drama took an unexpected turn when Baldoni's legal team issued a subpoena against Swift on May 9, 2025. The subpoena alleged that Lively had threatened to leak private text messages exchanged between Swift and herself as a form of coercion, pressuring Swift to publicly support Lively in her lawsuit against Baldoni. This legal move sent shockwaves through both the entertainment and music industries, igniting a media frenzy. Fans and observers were stunned that Swift, widely known for keeping her private life guarded, was being drawn into such a high-profile Hollywood scandal. Swift's representatives quickly responded, vehemently denying any involvement in such extortion attempts or any public coercion efforts. They emphasized that Swift was not complicit in any scheme to manipulate the media or the legal proceedings. The Swift denial helped quell immediate speculation, but the damage to public perception lingered. By May 22, 2025, Swift's legal team had successfully negotiated the withdrawal of the subpoena, citing lack of evidence and Swift's non-involvement. Despite this legal victory, the incident cast a long shadow over Swift's public image. Insider sources revealed that Swift felt deeply betrayed and hurt by Blake Lively's alleged actions, describing the ordeal as emotionally exhausting and damaging to their friendship. According to these sources, Swift expressed regret over her association with Lively, reportedly stating that the entire episode was not worth the stress and signaling a cooling of their once close relationship. The fallout extended beyond professional boundaries, bleeding into Swift's personal life. Adding to the public drama, Swift's boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce, made a subtle yet highly public gesture by unfollowing Ryan Reynolds on social media. Reynolds, married to Blake Lively, was also named in Baldoni's countersuit, making this act a symbolic stand of solidarity with Swift. Fans quickly picked up on this move, interpreting it as a sign of how intertwined the legal battle had become with personal loyalties and relationships. As the media spotlight intensified, Swift began to keep a lower profile, avoiding public appearances and limiting her social media engagement. Observers noted the strain the controversy placed on her usual upbeat and confident persona. Industry insiders speculated that Swift's team might be advising her to focus on her music and personal well-being while the legal saga unfolds. This episode adds a complex layer to the ongoing legal conflict, illustrating how celebrity friendships can become collateral damage amid high-stakes legal and reputational battles. For Swift, who has often been vocal about protecting her privacy and standing against public scrutiny, this unexpected involvement has been a challenging chapter in her personal and professional life. The fallout from the Lively Baldoni lawsuit rippled through Hollywood's interconnected social circles. Notably, several of Swift's closest friends, high-profile models and actresses such as Cara Delevingne, Gigi Hadid and Sophie Turner, allegedly distanced themselves from Blake Lively amid the scandal. These social shifts underscored how celebrity legal battles can fracture even the tightest-knit friendships. This drama also reignited a broader conversation about the challenges female celebrities face in the public eye. Media outlets and critics noted parallels between Swift's predicament and long-standing double standards faced by women in entertainment. A resurfaced 2014 interview with Barbara Walters, featured in Hulu's documentary The Barbara Walters Effect, highlighted how female celebrities are often scrutinized more harshly for their personal lives than their male counterparts. The controversy also exposed the precarious balance celebrities must maintain between public image and private struggles, illustrating how legal battles can quickly become tabloid fodder, impacting careers and mental health. The high-profile legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni continues to unfold as one of Hollywood's most intense and closely watched disputes. As of mid-2025, the lawsuit remains active, with a trial date officially set for March 2026. The months leading up to the trial have been marked by extensive legal maneuvering, a hallmark of complex celebrity litigation. Both sides have engaged in a series of legal motions and countermoves, demonstrating the high stakes involved.
I think it's very easy to say, especially for us men, is when we maybe talk to somebody who's in this situation, or we read a book, or we hear a news story, the question that's always asked is, why did she stay? And that's the wrong question.
Yeah. Blake Lively's legal team has filed multiple motions to dismiss some of the more aggressive claims made by Baldoni in his countersuit. Meanwhile, Baldoni's attorneys have pursued discovery aggressively, demanding access to internal communications, private messages, and witness testimonies that could potentially bolster his defense. These discovery battles have led to numerous court hearings and sealed documents, keeping the public and media hungry for updates. Throughout the proceedings, both Lively and Baldoni have maintained their public stances through carefully crafted statements issued via their representatives. Blake Lively continues to assert her claims of sexual harassment and a toxic work environment on the set of It Ends With Us. Her team emphasizes the broader message behind the lawsuit, a call for accountability in Hollywood's workplace culture, particularly in addressing harassment and intimidation by powerful figures. Lively's advocates argue that her case exemplifies the systemic issues women face in the film industry, making her fight not just personal but symbolic. On the other side, Justin Baldoni vehemently denies all allegations. His legal team describes the countersuit against Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist as a necessary defense against what they portray as a coordinated and malicious attack on Baldoni's character and career. They argue that the accusations are not only unfounded, but part of a larger campaign to damage his reputation. Baldoni's camp has also sought to shift some focus to alleged internal discord on the film set and disputes unrelated to harassment, suggesting a more nuanced backstory to the controversy. Amid this ongoing turmoil, Taylor Swift's role has remained conspicuously low profile. After the subpoena incident earlier in May 2025, Swift has chosen to prioritize her music career and personal well-being, avoiding public commentary on the lawsuit. Legal experts and industry insiders widely interpret Swift's subpoena and subsequent withdrawal as a strategic legal tactic employed by Baldoni's lawyers, intended to pressure Lively's camp and potentially uncover communication that could influence the case. However, there is no indication from any credible source that Swift's involvement goes beyond being tangentially connected through her friendship with Lively. Media analysts note that Swift's decision to remain silent and focused on her artistic pursuits likely aims to shield her from further entanglement in the legal mess. Publicly, Swift's image is carefully managed to avoid detracting from her ongoing music projects and brand. This prudent approach contrasts sharply with the frequent media battles waged by Lively and Baldoni, highlighting the different strategies celebrities adopt when caught in legal storms. The upcoming trial promises to bring more revelations to light, with potential testimony from various cast and crew members of It Ends With Us, industry insiders, and legal experts. The proceedings are expected to explore the finer details of the alleged harassment, the atmosphere on the film set, and the subsequent fallout, including the counter-accusations and alleged smear campaigns. Given the high-profile nature of all parties involved, courtroom drama is certain to captivate public attention worldwide. Beyond the courtroom, the case continues to ignite debates about power dynamics, gender politics, and the culture of accountability in Hollywood. Advocates for workplace safety see Lively's lawsuit as a potentially pivotal moment that could influence industry standards and inspire others to come forward. Conversely, Baldoni's supporters caution against what they describe as a rush to judgment and the weaponization of legal claims in personal and professional disputes. As the countdown to March 2026 continues, both sides remain locked in a tense standoff. Lawyers are expected to push hard in pre-trial motions, depositions, and settlement negotiations, though insiders suggest that an out-of-court resolution remains unlikely given the entrenched positions. For Taylor Swift, this chapter represents a rare and uncomfortable detour from her usual narrative as a music icon and public figure who carefully controls her story. The unfolding saga serves as a reminder of how deeply intertwined celebrity relationships and legal conflicts can become, and how quickly personal associations can pull even the most cautious figures into the spotlight. Public reaction to the scandal has been mixed. Fans of both Swift and Lively have taken sides, leading to heated debates on social media platforms. Some admire Swift for standing firm amid legal pressures, while others criticize the public airing of private disputes. Media coverage has been relentless, with entertainment news outlets dedicating extensive airtime and column inches to updates. The renewed focus on Barbara Walters' 2014 interview adds historical context to Swift's current struggles, highlighting how fame often comes with invasive scrutiny, particularly for women. As the legal process unfolds, all eyes remain on the courtroom in Los Angeles, eager to see how this high-stakes drama resolves. Meanwhile, Swift, Lively, Baldoni, and their extended circles continue to navigate the personal and professional fallout, reminding us that behind the glitz and glamour, the cost of celebrity can be profoundly human and deeply painful.